So the box is kind of tricky, so I'm going to show you how to do it the correct way. On each side, there are these little knobs at the bottom of the box that you're going to turn and remove. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you remove the knobs, you literally put your hands in the handle and lift the top of the box off the machine. Once you've lifted the cover off of the machine, flip it over and you can use it to put all the trash in. We like to recycle, so make sure you put all your components in here and recycle. Inside the box, you will find 4 loose components when you remove the top. The first one is the manual that gives you the instructions on how to set it up. The next one is a cover that I'll show you how to install on the back of the machine. You have the power cord, which will get plugged into the back of the machine and to your socket. And you have a phone line in case you would like to utilize the fax feature on the machine. At this point, we're going to remove the machine from the last bottom of the packaging and place it onto the table. At this point, get your friend that's in the office with you. I'm going to grab Sue, my colleague, Sue, and she's going to help me lift it out of the box and put it on the table. So there's orange tape representing areas to hold the machine in place while it is packaged. We're going to go ahead and start in the front and remove the tape one piece at a time. Once you've removed most of the tape on the front, there's one small piece of tape here that what you're going to want to do is on each side of the machine, you're going to hold it, pull it out so you can remove this last piece of tape. We're also going to remove this piece. That's a part of the control panel. This lifts up, take this, and that piece comes off. Over here, there's another piece of tape that's inside the machine that you'll take out. So it's clear of all the components that are orange. There's a clear plastic to protect the user interface that you'll take off here, and also one here. Before we go any farther, you're going to do one walk around to make sure that you've removed all of the orange tape that's around the machine. You may also have received a box that looks like this. This is actually a second paper tray module that sits underneath the base of the machine to give you extra paper storage. Let me show you how to remove it and install it on your machine. Inside the machine, it has directions on how to do it. In addition to that, we're going to show you live. It's very light and easy. Again, it's got orange tape on it, so we want to make sure that we remove those components before we do anything. When you remove the orange tape on the paper tray, you're going to have a plastic piece that's attached to it that has 2 screws in it, which we'll use to latch the tray onto the machine. So before you put the machine onto the second paper tray stand, you're going to remove the front tray inside of the actual machine itself and just set it to the side for now. I would recommend getting a friend in the office to help you assemble it onto the tray, but if you think you're strong enough to do it yourself, then be my guest. I'm having Sue help me. We're going to line it up to the little bolts right in the front and set it down. Next, we have these 2 screws that were attached in a little plastic bag to the paper tray that was sent to you. We're going to install these right underneath the machine before we put the other tray back. And you just screw it in. It's very simple. So once you've put both of the screws under here to make the second paper tray in line, we're going to go ahead and put back our original tray into the machine. So now you have configured with 2 paper trays that are available to store your paper for printing. Last but not least, we have one last component that you can install on your machine if you want to use 8.5 by 14 paper on a consistent basis. This is an adapter that goes into the paper tray to protect the paper while it's in there for 8.5 by 14. Let me show you how to install it. If you'd like to run 8.5 by 14 paper in one of your paper trays, you're going to simply press this green button down and extend the paper tray. This then goes in on the side of the paper tray and clips into the brackets here. This then will allow you, when you close the paper tray, to keep an extension knowing that this is your 8.5 by 14 paper tray. If you don't want to run 8.5 by 14 paper through your paper tray and strictly stick to 8.5 by 11, then just simply remove the component, press the green button, and push the paper tray back to the 8.5 by 11 position. Then all you do is simply close your tray. So I hope you enjoyed the video on how to assemble and get your B405 ready for setup. We appreciate your business. If you have any questions, please chat us on our website at QDoxs.com. Thank you.